Yes, we're back. We're back again for another first look at a new game. And this time it's Beyond a Steel Sky. As always with these first looks, I've got no further than this first menu. And I don't know why I'm talking so low and so slow. But I think the music is making me do that. Anyway, yes. A first look at a new game. I've got no further than this. No idea what I'm supposed to be doing. No idea if it's going to be any good. But we will see. So grab that guidebook to Things Beyond a Sky That's Steel. And let's go. So hi there, Steve here, and yes, welcome to Beyond a Steel Sky. This going out for me on Random Sunday, a day that I put out content that doesn't normally fit my normal sim genre and is a first look at new games. Sometimes they stay, sometimes they don't. So welcome along if you are new. Normal content for me though is OMSI the Bus Simulator on a Monday, Trains on a Wednesday, Fernbus on a Friday. On a Saturday, we'll go out something single player, which if it is any good, that's where it would then move to. And yes, on a Sunday, we have random games. So plenty of content from me. Please do hit subscribe if you haven't done already. Is all I have done is looked at the options and looked at audio, and video options are all on pretty epic. Game options, don't know what they're going to do. Language you obviously want in English. Yes, let's click on new game then.
I'd already decided it was going to be my last night in Max's village. I was sorry to be leaving, but I was restless again.
Beware! The day grows dark, and demons stalk the gap by night.
Harsh, old woman, stop your superstitious nonsense. Besides, this is the best time of day for fishing, eh, Milo?
Yes, Dad. Look, Foster! I use these broken sensors to make a fish alarm. It detects the fish before it bites.
Nice work, Milo.
Milo was just like me as a boy, and the tech skills I'd taught him would help the village after I left.
Do you really have to go, Foster? How can we ever pay you back for all you've done?
It's been my pleasure, Max. One of Anita's pies will be payment enough.
I owed the Gap folks so much. My first tribe fostered me when I was orphaned all those years ago. They taught me how to recycle tech scavenged from city dumps. Soon, I even built myself a playmate.
I'm your friend. Call me Joey.
Joey and I were always together. As I grew, I upgraded him. He became the best friend I ever had. But then...
Foster! Foster, wake up! The sensors detect a fish. It's a big one.
What the?
It was no fish.
Max, keep back! Molo!
Dad! What are they?
Max! Drop him, you...
Dad! Foster! Help me! Help me!
Milo had gone. The machine, too. But its riders had left something behind.
Max? Milo? What's happened, Foster? Where's my son? Max? Max? Oh, no! I told them there were demons stalking the dark.
The stalker that attacked us was a machine, not a demon.
Please, Foster, I don't understand. What happened?
I told Anita everything I could, though I knew very little. Max was barely conscious. I could only hope that with Anita's loving care, he would recover. As for me, I had to follow Milo and his captors immediately.
I'll bring Milo home, Anita. I promise.
Thank you, Foster. I know you will.
Dawn was breaking as I left the village. The featureless wastes of the Gap stretched away from me. Night followed day, then day dawned once more. Time lost meaning as the tracks beckoned me ever forward. Determination had long replaced sadness. Whatever it took, I would find Milo. The tracks were barely visible now, blurred by the wind. But I was sure I'd reach their destination soon. Then I saw the thing I feared the most approaching. Sandstorm. I battled forward, but now could only guess that my direction was correct. I decided to save my energy and sank into an exhausted sleep. Maybe the old woman was right. Maybe demons did stalk the Gap. For as it shrieked and thundered around me, the storm brought back my nightmare once more. Union City security was attacking. As my tribe screamed in terror, I salvaged Joey's motherboard. Taken captive, I couldn't save my village. But I survived when the security copter crashed, entering Union City. On the run, I soon got Joey working. Upgraded yet again, he helped me overthrow the evil that ran the city. As I left, I told him to make the citizens happy. Union City was no place for me. I wanted to be where I could do most good, helping the scattered people of the Gap. I woke to find the storm had passed. But not without finishing its cruel work. The tracks were gone. I was lost, and so, I feared, was Milo. Then, I heard them. Gang birds, scavengers, and in this wasteland, that meant only one thing: people. Despair turned to hope. I was sure that if I could find where the stalker had gone, I would find Milo. Then, in the distance, I saw a girl crouching over a body.
At last, I get control. That was one hell of an intro / sort of cutscene going on there, wasn't it? Okay, so I can look around. And WASD keys to move then. And approach the girl. I was slightly concerned it was going to be all cutscenes and that type of thing, but doesn't look like that's the case. Oh, another cutscene.
The girl was holding a device to the lifeless hand.
Hey, excuse me.
Who the hell are you?
I'm searching for a vehicle that...
Ah, no! Damn birds!
Wait, I just...
Whatever that device was, the bird had it now.
Objects a Foster can interact with are highlighted with a reticule. Send to your screen on a chosen object and move closer to it. So the body, I'm guessing.
No way I was going to get between those birds and their feast.
So I can examine the bird.
The gang birds were eyeing up the corpse hungrily. The corpse lay propped against a rock.
Okay. When an object reticle is solid, click the left mouse button to call up the interactive menu. Done that. Use the mouse cursor to highlight the menu option and click the left mouse button to select it. I've just done that as well.
A corpse lay propped against a rock.
Yeah, I've just done that. I can use a crowbar on the bird. That was the thing.
There were few things that would scare gangs, and a crowbar was not one of them. I would need to find another solution.
So have I got to get the... what about the food I've got? Is there anything else laying around here? Okay, let's try the... an android? No, I can try the pie. There we go. Give birds pie.
The girl had been doing something to the guy's hand. I wondered what. He'd clearly been dead for days. The logo. I'd seen it before. On the androids that had taken Milo. The girl was my only lead. I had to follow her. Union City.
Ooh.
I was back.
The hell are those
For
things?
years, I'd heard rumors of how the city had thrived since I'd left Joey in charge. I was finally going to see for myself.
Right then, let's go and see what mischief we can get up to. Graphic. The hell's that? That was a thing. Okay, I'm guessing that fell there for a reason. Looks like an inflatable life raft. Oh, it's the O. Inflatable life raft. It's the O of Union City. That just sort of fell off. Okay, let's walk around the... Oh, another cutscene.
Huh? Halt!
Welcome, unregistered Gaplander.
Well, hi. And you are?
Community Welfare Droid 2CU at your service. To commence your Union City registration, please make your way to the immigration terminal.
That's okay, I'm not here to register. I'm looking for...
If you're looking for the immigration terminal, it's right over there. Thank you.
Can you help me find a missing kid?
You want to file a missing persons report? Go register.
I'm looking for a vehicle that maybe came this way.
A vehicle? Well, this is a freight entrance. So, you're in the right place.
Right. I need to find a boy called Milo. He was...
What you need to find is the immigration terminal. It's right over there.
Have you seen a boy called Milo?
No, but I do see an unregistered Gaplander.
Can you tell me about any vehicles that came through here a couple of nights ago?
Read my lips. Immigration terminal. Register. You.
I've never seen a droid like you.
And I've never seen a Gaplander like you.
I bet. And what is it you do?
I tell Gaplanders like you to visit the immigration terminal and register.
Let me know how that goes. So how do I register?
Easy. Just go to the immigration terminal and you'll get a U-chip for your temporary ID. The correct route is indicated by these signs.
Sounds easy.
It is. Without it, you won't be able to interact with any of the Minos devices in this area.
What's this Minos you mentioned?
Minos is the interconnected computer system that is everywhere and controls everything.
Everything? That sounds very similar to Link.
For the convenience of all citizens. And, word to the wise, no U-chip, no access to the Minos devices. Not even the vending machines. So go register.
What exactly is a U-chip?
Don't they teach you Gaplanders anything? A U-chip stores your ID and personal data in a micro-implant. The immigration terminal is easy to find. What's keeping you? The correct route is indicated by these signs.
How do I get to immigration?
The terminal is at the wall end of the garden. The correct route is indicated by these signs.
I think the correct route's indicated by those signs.
You can access the Minos devices.
Remind me how to register with Union City?
Round and round in circles.
The immigration terminal is back there in the gardens. You want a U-chip? That's where you've got to go.
Thanks. Thanks for your time.
Enjoyed every minute of it. How can I help?
Okay. So I'm guessing I've got to go and register. So it looks good. I never played the first one. This is the sequel or the follow-on from an original game, Beneath the Steel Sky, I think it was called, which I never played. But I do like these sort of games. I'm not very good at them.
There was a strange smell, and it was coming from the truck. I reminded myself of the collective noun, a murder of gangs. Those birds weren't going to let me anywhere near the back of the truck.
Okay. So I need to get near the back of the truck. What have I got? What's over here that I can throw for the birds? Is there anything around?
It was a tire or modern art. I couldn't tell which.
Okay.
It was a tire or modern art. I couldn't tell which.
Okay, so have a quick look around just to see if there's anything this side. Let's go to the other side. See if there's something I can get those birds away. So obviously I'm destined to be, or destined, I'm supposed to be in the back of that truck, it would seem. Let's see if there's anything over here. Tables and chairs. There's like a kids' play park. I don't know what's going on here. There's a person.
Grabbit's Independent Traders. I'd bought from sketchier places out in the Gap. A makeshift workbench had been set up. Its structural integrity seemed over-reliant on some old deflated tires.
I'm guessing he's going to want a tire. Let's talk
I
to...
recognized the girl. She was the one who'd run away from me earlier. Excuse me. Hello?
You!
Me what?
You're the guy in the desert!
And you're the girl with the corpse.
Okay, first of all, that guy was dead long before I got there. And second of all, it's your fault Big Steve stole my deed.
Wasn't me.
Lost your what? To who?
Do you realize how much potential trade you've cost me?
Honestly, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ugh. I trade. I'm a trader. Name's Ember.
What were you doing out there in the desert with that corpse?
Mister, are you looking to trade something or what?
Trade?
Trade, you know, tech, gadgets, knickknacks from the Gap or the city.
That's what I do. I collect stuff, sell stuff, trade stuff. Only, since you're interfering, let Big Steve fly off with my deed, it'll be a while before I can make proper trades again. Now excuse me.
What's a DEET?
My DEET, man. DTT. Data transfer tool. DEET.
What's the DEET for?
Duh, transferring data. That's what I was doing with that dead fella. Transferring his citizen ID for trading, yeah? You distracted me, and Big Steve nabbed it and flew off. Like I said, thanks.
Who's Big Steve?
Me.
You see all these birds all over the place? Big Steve's the purple one, with a beak full of my DEET.
I just need to know if you've seen a missing kid come this way.
You're looking in the wrong place. Only boys around here are Pixel and Voxel, and the only thing they're missing is a few screws.
So are you digging that guy's U-chip out of his hand?
What? No! Data transfer. I told you. I cloned his ID data onto the DEET for later.
What happens later?
Well, you know, maybe someone doesn't want to be found. I do swapsies.
For a price?
Yeah.
Tell me about this DEET.
Simple. I collect IDs and I use the DEET to swap them. At least I did, until Big Steve grabbed it.
What do you trade?
Like I said, sometimes people from outside want stuff from the inside. Sometimes people from inside want stuff from the outside. Second one doesn't happen very often, since inside's got, like, everything and free. But it happens.
Suppose a guy from outside wanted to get inside.
Ah, my most popular item. Until Big Steve took my DEET, that is.
Are you sure you haven't seen a young boy?
Kinda hard to get lost in a crowd here. This place ain't exactly Aspiration Plaza. So no, I haven't seen your kid.
Did you see a strange vehicle come through this way?
Strange? You mean like that stinky one there?
No. This one had legs.
Not seen anything like that. Maybe you didn't either, crazy guy.
I'm not crazy.
Sure you're not.
What were you doing out there in the desert with that corpse?
I told you already, I was dating his ID. Only now, Big Steve has my DEET and ipso facto, the ID.
Any idea whose body that was out there?
Dunno, just some guy from the city.
How do you know?
'Cause I got the citizen's ID from his U-chip, duh.
That's all for now. Thanks.
Anytime. Oh wait, no. Come back if you want to talk business.
For someone with a business interest in dead bodies, she seemed pretty normal.
Okay, so I've still got to get access to the back of the...
The gangs look mean and ugly.
Still access to the back of the truck somehow. What's that?
I hadn't seen one of these terminals in 10 years. Link. The evil behind everything that happened all those years ago. The attack on my village. The death of my mother. Nothing happened. Probably because the machine had had its innards ripped out. I hadn't seen one of these terminals in 10 years. A metaphysical symmetry of curvature, man and machine. If that was art, I must have been missing something.
Right, still got to try and find my way into the back of the truck, but I'll have a look around.
There was something strange about the water, and there was an unmistakable smell of ozone. Up close, I could see the water was holographically concealing an electric fence? There was something strange about the water.
Yes, I've just heard that.
There was an unmistakable smell of ozone. There was an electric fence back there. I wondered if it was live. Ow!
Yep.
I was shocked to discover that it was. No wonder the gangs kept clear of this death trap.
Electric fence and water? Yeah, good combination. Okay, someone else over here. One of those barriers is dropping down. There's Big Steve.
bird's beak looked especially vicious.
Let's talk to this guy.
Excuse me,
Oh, hello, visitor.
what's up with your bollard? Maybe I can help.
You?
Sure.
Hey, listen, Mr. Gaplander. It's totally cute that you want to help. But this mechanism's a teeny bit more advanced than what you're used to.
You'd be surprised. I'm pretty handy with these sorts of things.
Sorry, gotta get back to this bollard. It ain't gonna fix itself.
He was a scruffy-looking technician. Excuse me,
Oh, hello, visitor.
can I ask you a few questions?
Love to help you out, but me and my bollard here having a bit of a disagreement. Shouldn't be too long.
Okay, so can't talk to him. What have we got over here? Someone else over there by the front of the truck. Help desk.
Whatever it was trying to detect, I didn't have one.
Please obtain one at the immigration terminal.
So it's trying to get me to go to the immigration terminal. What's up here? I'm guessing this is the immigration terminal. Which I don't really want to be going in because I want to try and get into that truck.
I guess this was the immigration terminal.
So yeah, I don't want to be touching that just yet then. Because there was someone else back round here. Definitely looks like it's one of those games where you can spend a lot of time in it. Graphically, I really like it. So, what's this person doing over here?
The guy looked like he'd been out in the sun a bit too long. Smelled like it, too. Sir, excuse me, sir. Are you...
Whatever you're selling, I ain't buying.
No, I'm not selling any...
A likely story. Name's Wendell. Joe Wendell.
Nice to meet you.
That remains to be seen.
Listen, you haven't seen a child come through here, have you?
Pinch something of yours.
No, he was kidnapped from a nearby village.
Oh, I see. Sorry to hear that. You're not the first I've heard talking about kids going missing in the Gap. But I've never seen any come through here. Have you asked those kids over by the playground? They've been here a lot longer than me.
What was that you said about other missing kids?
Nothing specific.
Go on, try me.
Oh, just rumors. Voices on the wind, campfire tales. One man's kidnapping is another man's wandered off and fell down an hole, says I. No kids round here. Oh, except those young bucks over yonder. Sorry I can't help.
What are you doing here?
Well, whilst Bruce's power cell remains as flat as a cowpat, not a whole lot.
So you're trying to get in the city?
Abso-bloomin' Trying being the operative word.
I take it this is your truck?
It's got my name on it, don't it?
Your name is... W?
Well, some of it.
And what exactly is it that you're hauling?
Until I get the old boy back up and running, absolutely nothing. Old Bruce is taking a turn for the worse.
When the power cell is working, what are you hauling then?
Mini Ks. Artisanal, organic, handcrafted protein cylinders. At least that's what it says on the packet.
Sounds expensive.
Doesn't it? Between you and me, they're just knackwurst sausages. But these city folk love a tagline.
Your truck's power cell has drained?
Aye, emptier than a politician's vows. There was a sandstorm put the bridge over yonder out of action. I was told to go park for a few hours. Turned into a few days. Trying to keep the mini-Ks cool in this heat emptied the power cell. I wasn't stingy on the aircon, mind, or the margarita blender up in the cab. A working man needs his creature comforts. Anyway, 13.7 volts drained to naught. And they still haven't fixed that blooming bridge.
And you've been sat here ever since?
No choice until they send someone out to juice up Bruce's power cell. Someone competent, I mean.
So, your truck is full of mini knockwurst?
You betcha. Mini K, best in the Gap. Even contains some real meat. You're welcome to take a handful. Back of the truck's open, although the doors like to play silly beggars.
Oh?
Requires a special technique. Ritual, you could call it.
Ritual?
Aye. Now listen carefully. Step 1, give the bumper a wallop. Step 2, do a little jig. Step 3, pull the door and jerk it hard.
Wallop, jig, pull. That it?
That's it, lad. And remember the order.
Mind if I take a look at the power cell? I'm pretty handy with this sort of stuff.
Hobbsworth has it. Told me he'd have it charged in a jiffy.
Great. How long ago was that?
About 1 million jiffies ago. My guess is it's either gathering dust or it's being ground to dust.
I'm looking for a vehicle.
Well, mate, today's your lucky day. This is a vehicle.
No, I'm looking for a special vehicle.
But Brucey is special. All he needs is his power cell and we'll be on our way.
The vehicle I'm looking for had 4 legs and no wheels.
A vehicle with legs? Think you've got bats in your belfry, mate.
I'll leave you be.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. So it still doesn't help me gain access to the thing, but there's now kids over here. Let's give a little jog.
Hey, kid.
Hey, weird guy.
My name's not Weird Guy.
I'm Pixel. It's easy to remember because it rhymes with pickle.
So it does. I'm Foster.
I'll remember that easy because your name rhymes with fossil and you're old.
Thanks, kid. What's wrong with the roundabout?
It sucks. Stupid Mr. Hobbsworth put a chain on it. He said it was for safety, then he dropped the chain on his foot.
What's your story, Pixel?
Well, I'm 8 years old, and my birthday is in only 64 days. I'm really good at math, and I can even lift my sister. And she's super fat.
Very comprehensive.
Yep. Anything I can help you with today?
Did a vehicle come through here recently?
Maybe. How recently is recently?
Like 2 nights ago?
Oh, then definitely no. But wait, 2 nights ago? My brother, Vauxhall, he saw this giant monster.
What kind of monster?
Like a totally huge, but not real one.
Huge, but not real?
I mean, Vauxhall says it's totally huge, and Ember says it's not real.
Well, which is it?
I don't know what to believe.
What's this about a giant monster?
Right, so my brother Vauxhall, like 2 nights ago, it was night time, right? And we had been playing this massive game of buzzsaws and dynamos, so I was like, wah! But, where was I?
The giant monster.
Oh yeah, right. So, later that night, he wakes me up screaming about how he saw a giant monster.
And?
That's the end of my story. Don't tell Ember I told you.
I'm looking for a boy about your age named Milo, who may have come through here.
You're asking the right guy. I remember every face that's come through here since I was a little kid.
Yeah? How many's that?
Like, at least 12. How recently are we talking?
Sometime over the past couple of nights.
Oh, didn't know. Haven't seen no kids.
This vehicle, it had legs instead of wheels.
Vehicles don't have legs, though.
This one did. Your brother saw a monster, right? You thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah, that it was a giant daddy longlegs.
No. That your brother's monster was actually...
A very small daddy longlegs, but very close to him.
No.
I caught a daddy longlegs once. What was your question?
Who's Voxel?
My brother, remember?
Can I talk to him?
I guess, but he's not as friendly or helpful as me. Real question is, will he talk to you? He's been hiding for like 2 days now. Won't speak to nobody but me.
Can you tell me where to find him? Maybe he'll talk to me.
Nuh-uh. You gotta earn that information. I don't know if I can trust you right now.
See you around.
Call it if you need anything.
Okay, so there seems to be a few things that...
A sturdy chain tethered the roundabout to the ground.
I wonder if I can unchain the...
Yes, okay, let's go. Push me.
Okay, that's a thing.
Hey, kid.
Push me. Push me.
I've got things to do.
Push me.
Okay. I'm not going to be stuck in a loop with him now, am I? Just the only thing he's ever going to want to do is be pushed around the roundabout. Oh no. Okay, talk to me.
Hey, got a moment?
How can I help?
What's wrong with Voxel?
Like, why is he hiding?
Yeah.
I told you, man. He thinks he saw a monster.
Will you tell me where your brother is hiding? Maybe we can help each other out with our monster problems.
Maybe. Yeah, okay. You done me a favor. He's hiding in a bench in the garden. I told him I wouldn't tell no one, but you seem okay.
Bye.
Call it if you need anything.
Okay, so the brother's hiding in a bench.
How can I help?
Go away. Brother's hiding in a bench over here. I'm guessing this is the garden. Nothing in that one.
How can I be of assistance?
Nothing in that one. Okay. Perhaps not there then. Unless it's this bench. Voxel's hideout.
Voxel was hiding out in the makeshift den. Hello, Voxel.
Shh. What?
My name is Foster. I've just got a few questions. I wanted to ask you if you've seen any monsters.
How do you know about the monster?
Your brother, Pixel.
Stupid, stupid Pixel. He's so stupid. Go away.
Me again. Can we talk some more?
Hi.
I'm looking for a missing kid. He came through this way a couple of nights ago. His name is Milo. He's about Pixel's age.
And my age.
Have you seen him?
No, I haven't seen anything. I've been in this fortress where it's safe.
Safe from what?
The monster.
Voxel, about this monster. Truth is, I'm a monster hunter. I've been tracking a monster across the desert for days. I think he came through here, and I'm looking for someone brave enough to see it and live to tell the tale.
I saw it.
Can you describe it?
It was big and beastie, and it eats children, and I could hear the screaming, and it was fast and dark and silent.
Slow down, one thing at a time.
It was big, like a giant dog.
A giant dog? That sounds like what I'm after. Did you see any children?
No, but I heard them. I heard kids crying inside its tummy.
And where did it go?
It sneaked off into the city. After that, I got in here. No way am I gonna let it get me.
You've been in here for 2 days?
Still alive, aren't I?
Can you tell me more about these missing kids?
Only that I heard them inside the monster.
This giant dog, where did you see it?
I was playing buzzsaws and dynamos with Pixel. I won, and he was really cross. Then, in the night, I woke up. It was totally dark. I'd heard this sound, like feet padding along the road, big feet. And then I heard screams, children's screams. I ran over here and hid in my fort.
And you've been in here ever since?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Any ideas on getting into the city?
People go in and out of the main gate. Are you gonna go in there and kill it?
Sure am. That's what monster hunters do best. Then I'm gonna bring Milo and the other children back out.
You will? Oh, you better take this.
Thanks. What is it?
A firecracker. I was gonna use it to kill the monster, but you can have it.
What do I do with this firecracker?
I don't know. Throw it at the monster, but cover your ears.
See you around.
Hey, you got anything to eat? I'm kinda hungry.
I could keep an eye out.
Mr. Hopsworth sometimes lets me have some of his lunch. He doesn't usually know that, though.
Ah, understood. Voxel's giant dog sounded a lot like the stalker that had taken Milo. Now I was sure that the stalker had entered the city. There had to be a way in through the main gates.
Okay, so it seems as though I've got to throw the firecracker at the birds, grab the food, give the food to the kid. The kid will then probably give me some more information to get me through the main gates. But that's something we may come back and do again. This certainly one of those games that I think we'll be spending a lot of time in. I've been looking for something to do on a live stream on a Saturday evening, and I think this is definitely live stream material. So let me know below in the comments if you want to see more. Would you want to see more of this live? Don't forget, I do live stream on Twitch at the weekends. I will put a link to the Twitch page below. And yes, this is something that I think spending a few hours
How can I be of assistance?
live streaming could be really good and really interactive. And yes, would carry on well on YouTube as well. So I'll link below where you can purchase the game on Steam. I'll also put a link down below to the awesome Discord community, a fantastic place full of great people. So check that out. And yeah, check out my other content as well. So if this does prove successful, this could go out on single player Saturday on YouTube. But my other content, as I said, OMSI on a Monday, Trains on a Wednesday, Fernbus on a Friday, and on a Sunday, when we get something new to look at, like this, it goes out on Random Sunday. This certainly something I want to carry on with. But let me know below if you want to see more of it. We will leave him there. We know what to do next. It's just a case of doing it. Until the next time then, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching.